Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am your host, the Real Lovely C, and today's topic is sisters. And I'm getting feedback, so let me take that back. So, again, I am your host, the Real Lovely C. Happy weekend, happy 4th of July to everyone out there. Today's topic is Sisters Season 4, Episode 16. I am waiting on my co host to join us. Let everybody be safe on this holiday weekend. Drive safely and drink responsibly if you drink. Okay, have a good time and sometimes just enjoy the fireworks. Sit back and relax because for some of us it's been a 4-day weekend. A 4-day weekend. So Ebony should be joining us now. um have y'all gotten a chance to look at Sisters? I don't know what y'all waiting for. If you haven't, you need to get into it because, honey, it is getting juicy. When I say it's getting juicy, it's getting juicy. So if you have a DVR, go back and check on, put that thing on record. If you miss it, comes on BET Her, BET Plus. Um, be, okay, Ebony has joined. Hold on. So I was telling them that they can watch the show on BET Plus and BET Her on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. If you haven't watched it, you are really missing a treat. You really are missing a wonderful treat. So we're going to get into it. This is season 4, Sisters, episode 16. Can you hear me, Ebony?
Sure can.
Okay, let's get into it. So today's topic was look closely. So Sabrina and Danny stopped by the grocery store going to Andy's house. And these women approached them so excited. They wanted to take pictures with Sabrina because the guy that she's dating happens to be a prince in their community. And Sabrina's face was on the cover of their magazine in their country. Honey, she is dating a prince. What you think about that, Ebony?
The exciting thing about that was she didn't even know that he was, so it's just like so shocking to her. And I think she likes the attention, but she don't like the attention, and she's just in like amaze mode, like whoa.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's exciting for her. Good for her.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I agree with you. So Danny said you really didn't know nothing? And Sabrina wasn't shocked. Danny looked him up on her own phone and said it was true. Danny couldn't believe that she didn't look him up. Okay, she's like, I did look him up, but not like that. I looked him up knowing that he owns several restaurants, but I didn't know he was a prince.
Right.
She didn't. So Sabrina knew he had, like I said, had all these restaurants around the world. Danny, funny as hell, said, Sabrina, you are about to be on your Meghan Markle shit. I bust out laughing. Okay, not another Meghan Markle, okay? We about to have another Meghan Markle. Because Meghan represented us well, and Meghan didn't take no inch off the house. Princess or whatever. And be honest with you, I really, after hearing the after story with them and them moving, I understand why. Because if not, she would have been in the same situation her mother did, and she probably went into a deep depression. You understand what I'm saying? Kate Middleton can hold it down because she's been a part of that family for a very long time. You understand?
Yeah.
And she was dating the prince for a very long time, since their college days, before they even got married. They had broke up and back together.
I think her color also plays part in that as well.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Carry on.
Yeah, so yeah, she said she's on her Meghan Markle ish. Sabrina wanted Danny to keep quiet about this whole situation. She didn't want her to tell the girls right away because they had stopped at the grocery store and they had to meet up because they was going to talk about Karen. So
Mhm.
Andy and Fatima are at the jail. Andy gets Fatima out. They are working on trying to get Zach out, but he will have to stay there until the next morning. Andy called Fatima Bonnie. Like, all right, Bonnie and Clyde, you gonna stay here until he come out because she is willing to do whatever she can do to get Zach out of jail. But she
Yeah.
needed that phone. She like, I know people too. So Fatima asked her to call Robin. Robin said they have to work together, and he won't be able to get him out until the morning. So Fatima was ready to spend the night in jail and wait to see Zach. So what you think about that?
I mean, that's her baby, and they basically were riding, dying for each other. Like, she had her issue, like, she came to protect him at the end of the last season, and then he find out that she's in jail, so he right back at it, protecting her, and then now she's trying to get him out. So she gonna do whatever she got to do to support her man. That's what she's
That
supposed to
ride
do.
or die chick. That ride or die chick. So yeah, she was ready to spend the night in jail. So Andy take her home and tell her she would get a carrier to bring her phone to her because she can't come 50 feet near what's the dude
Hayden.
name?
Hayden.
Who? Hayden. I called
Hayden.
him
Yeah.
something. Hayden. So Maurice shows up at the club, and the server asks, "What's wrong?" Because Maurice never shows up on a Sunday. Kevin put Maurice put Kevin spots Maurice at the club and wants to know why he left Q at home by himself. Maurice asks Calvin why was he at the gay club, but Calvin is drunk as hell. Maurice
Yeah, he is.
explained about Q. Yeah, Maurice explained about Q being at the house by himself and was wanting to know who did he was trying to explain to the waiter. Well, who in the world let him in? Explain this to me. Why is he at your house? What you think about that? What's your thoughts on that?
Um, Maurice just needed a break from all of everything. Basically, he just needed to get some fresh air, so he went to where he's comfortable. And then Calvin was, whew, yeah, he, like you said, he was very drunk and acting abnormal. I mean, he was just acting drunk, and so the waiter was just looking like,
Yeah,
whoa.
but Calvin was at this club trying to get over for Sabrina because the flowers and the new prints, and he don't know that it's a prince, but he know he got a lot of money, and the whole truck of flowers explained a lot. You with him because he got money. You know what I'm saying? So if it wasn't for Danny, she wouldn't even went on that date with him. She would
This
have
is true.
never accepted that date. So,
Yeah,
Daniel, playing a big part in this, and she gonna clout over this. You know what I'm
of course.
saying? So let's get back into it. So Carolyn and Aaron are at her house to oh, okay. So Aaron is at Karen's house and he draws a picture of Karen. He wanted her to read the picture as the future and wanted her to see what's in his heart. Now he ain't write no words in it. He just drew the picture and wanted her to explain that picture to him in her own words. You know, um, he wanted to see he wanted her to see his heart. Karen get emotional when reading this picture. Karen asks Aaron to make love to her. Honey, if that wasn't a surprise to me, I guess Aaron will respect he will repent after this in the morning. What you think on that? Because as soon after they made love last time, he had to repent, honey. He had to repent. So what do you think on that? What are your
She's
thoughts?
pregnant. She's pregnant. She's emotional. She just found out that the baby can be either Zach's or Aaron's, and right now, Aaron is there, and so she's basically like, "All right." And she read. There was actually words. There was words at the bottom of it, real tiny print is what he wrote on there. But she was reading as she was reading it, she was feeling it, and it just gave her real crazy emotions. And she realized that he's the one that's been there for her, and like Zach has moved on, so she wants some attention. She wants some love. So
All
she
right.
hopped on top of him.
That is true. So the guy is there to do a sweep at Andy's penthouse. You know, that's the stripper. They talked about him working
Uh,
at a strip house at the strip club, and he tells her that it gets the bills paid, and I don't know his name. So he tells her he get the
before I go,
bills. Okay, so him. So he gets the bill paid, and he until his business takes off. He talks about Danny, and how he talks about how Danny treat him so bad. That Danny treat him like ish. Andy tells him that she means well, and if she's doing that, it's because she like him. But don't tell her that she said it. So she treats people like that she likes. She will come around soon. So what you think about that?
I mean, Andy's gonna get something done, right? So
So we lost Ebony and it went out. So maybe she'll come back in. So the girls come up and ask, okay, she back up. Hold on. Yeah, you had went out. Can you hear me?
yeah,
Can you hear me?
I
Okay,
can
you
hear
had
you.
went out. So the girls, okay. So the girls come up and they asked her if she was keeping a pinhole, keeping the penthouse. You know, she let them up and they didn't know which place she was going to. So they wanted to know, was she gonna keep the penthouse, because she said she was gonna go back to the apartment. And it's gonna be good because in the next episode, wherever Garrett's office is,
You can
they
look
show
right
in
at
the
him.
previews, he might not got no bugs in there, but he got the damn, what's that? It's not a stethoscope,
Telescope.
it's a telescope
Telescope.
looking, yeah, telescope looking right inside his in her damn house. And I was mad as shit. I ain't even gonna lie, I was mad as I don't know what. Yeah, so like I said, so the girls come up and they asked her, was she keeping the penthouse? And she said, hell yeah, she keeping this penthouse. That's because, you know, she had, Andy was checking to see if the place had bugs in that. Because the girls wanted to know why was she still there.
Right.
You know, no
But she got
one
other
has
plans.
heard. Yeah, she got other plans, and somebody gonna be spending the night there. You know,
Mm.
so no one has heard from Karen all day long. Andy told them that Zach is crazy about Fatima, and Fatima is crazy about Zach. But Karen says she's going to get Zach back. She still love him. They said they are going to check on her because she ain't called nobody all day long, and something ain't right. And plus, she had went to the doctor, so they think something is wrong. So they are going to do a pop up. They ain't gonna call her. They just gonna do a pop up. So there are no bugs in Andy's house. The guy really let her know, and she is relieved of that. Danny give the guy some attention. He wanted he wanted a home cooked meal, and Andy calls Robin to let him know that she's had to check on her girlfriend and told him he could spend the night with her. Ooh, what
Mm,
you think about that? Mm.
mm. I know that's right. um,
Ain't no bugs in the house. Ain't no bugs in the house. So we don't know that he watching her through a stethoscope.
right.
Once he knows that he's back. But the thing about that is, um what's the guy name that beat his tail? Got beat up.
Yeah, Hayden. So that's when Robin went and
Okay,
talked to Hayden
so
afterwards.
yeah, so Robin goes to talk to Hayden, and I called him Peyton. She goes to talk to Hayden about the incident that happened with Fatima and Zach. Peyton called her crazy and that he hoped that that's why he only dates white girls now. And I didn't like that, and I didn't want to put that in this, but no harm and no disrespect. If you ain't treating a woman right and you ain't doing what you good, it don't matter if she white, she black, Korean, red, purple, or whatever. You know, and the way it's told, he wasn't working with nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He wasn't working with nothing, and it was only a one night stand. You know,
Yeah,
it
little
was
piece.
over before, yeah, but it was over before he could it even started. He fishes around with Robin, so Robin playing him right now to find out what's going on, and he trying to find out if he's dating Andy for
Mm,
Gary. You know, so he tells Peyton Hayden that he's gay, and because he said, I know you dating Andy. I know you dating Andy. You can tell me. You know, he kept rubbing it in. And so he
mm,
tell me, well, no, tell him no, I'm gay. And that you are more of my type. And put his hand over there near him. But he does not love, and he said, he's not dating Andy, but I do love her shoes. He played that shit off to the T. And the thing about it, the meeting gonna be the next morning, and he gonna have a fit when he find out that he's the owner of the company. He's gonna have
yep.
part owner. He's gonna have a fit because he already said you ain't supposed to be dating nobody there that you work with, and he already said he went out with Fatima. So all
Mm,
that stuff is gonna come out in the meeting, and he gonna lose his job or gonna be
yep.
put on suspension. Fatima coming back, and she gonna have her job because he was the one that bugged her. They went out and they slept together. You know what I'm saying? And they was drunk when she slept with him. You know what I'm saying? And things just didn't work out. So he was obsessed over her. He's obsessed over her, and because he's obsessed over her, he was doing crazy shit. Now, getting back to it, Peyton. Um, I keep calling this man Peyton. What's the name, Ebony?
Hayden.
Hayden is ready to leave and told him he will see him at the partners meeting in the morning. Fatima gets a call from Jack from Zach said he's glad she's out. She remind him that he has a record. Zach said, "Don't worry about that. I don't want to hear that right now. And I can't wait to get out so you can move into the house." Fatima said that ain't no ring on my finger. Zach said he's working on that and said, you need to tell me what you cooking. She said, I ain't cook shit. You know I ain't cook nothing. I can't eat nothing. You locked up. He said, but act like you gonna cook something. I'm in jail. Just make believe that you cook something. Tell me what you cooking. You know. So she
Yeah.
goes into details of what she may have been cooking, and their phone time is fire. What do you think?
Hello, Ma.
Yeah, I can hear you. What are
Okay.
your thoughts on
Um.
that?
So basically, with Fatima and Zach, He just they still loving on each other. She's glad to hear him, but she wants him out, and he doesn't want her to think about that. He's telling her everything's gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. I got the money and everything else. Things gonna work out. Regarding Hayden and Robin, huh, 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 huh. That's gonna be a whole nother issue.
Oh man, it's gonna be an issue because he admitted that he slept with him. He bugged Fatima phone. He is more against him than he is with her. So
Correct.
Calvin comes home drunk as I don't know what, and Q helps him out. They end up talking, girl, about how he is not gay or bisexual. He just do it for the money. He just do it for the money. And I feel bad for Q. He said it's a lot of guys like me out there, that don't have what it takes and they just do it for money. It don't mean that they gay. He said he's the top. And I don't know much about that, who the top and who the bottom, but I learned quickly what the top is. Okay. So you in this show, you learn a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can be a top and still be and still be gay. But he's a top because he's not gay and he rather do the work
He's
and
just doing
not
it for the money.
receive. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he rather do the work, but he don't want to receive it.
He
You,
don't want
you, you
nothing.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Understood.
just
Yep.
okay. All right. So but he let Calvin know that he would look out for him, but he would be the top. And he says Sabrina thinks he is gay because he found her vibrator and told her to use it on him. That's why they not together. She think he gay because she found Sabrina had her vibrator and he wanted her to use it on him. So now Sabrina thinks that he's gay. It's not that Sabrina thinks that he's gay, but he
Sabrina's
did.
listening to her friends about it because I don't think she physically think he's gay, but she's still listening to her friends like, "Whoa, ain't no man supposed to do that if he's not gay. Like, what's going on with that?" As Danny called him, the pink panty man.
Yeah, she called him the panty man. He do some weird stuff. So anyway, no, she's okay. Um, Now she think he's gay. Q asked Calvin, did he want him to show him how it really feels? Calvin told Q to take his ass to bed. he was serious about that. Like he was
Yeah, he
serious
was
about that.
holding his hand
So
and
when
everything.
yeah. So, the thing was gonna get me is when Robin revealed that he's partners and he Hayden had told him all that ish, about
Yup.
Fatima and what he likes and what he don't like. He'd already got his tail beat not once but twice. Zach put a whoop on that tail. I would think Zach body would be hurt. But in the next scene, they telling Zach that he may get 15 years. And the thing is that he wasn't on probation, but because of this child support case, now he's on probation. So, and the judge don't want to give him a bail. So next week we will find out exactly what's going on with him and if he will be able to make bail. I think they will be able to get him out and him and Fatima will be okay and they will get in that beautiful house that he has decorated for her. I think it may be at the end of the episode and he might have a high bail bond, and he got the money to get out. But I think he's going to end up getting out, if they switch as judges. They said Robin said that the judge has a owes him a favor. So maybe it'll work out for his best interest. Y'all, this has been Sistas season 4, episode 16. I do a show every Sunday with my daughter. This is Ebony, and this is our bonded time on YouTube. And we like to bond with you. If you have any, please hit that like button when you come in the room or when you leave the show. I need the like buttons to keep me in the algorithm and to get my name out there. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit all. So every time I upload a video, you will know it. Knowing that I have completed my course in class and I'm out for the next 6 weeks, I am able to put out more videos. So as y'all know, I have gone back to school and now I have passed the classes that I was taking, and now I'm out for maybe another 6 or 8 weeks. So now y'all get a little bit more of me during the week. But right now, this is my on Sundays, it's my bonding time with Ebony. Now, Love and Marriage is getting ready to come to their mid finale, and then it's going to pick back up. Now, I'm not sure. We will be doing Love and Marriage this Thursday, but I'm not sure if this gonna be the mid finale or not. But by Saturday, I will know. So y'all, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for joining. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me that what you like about the show. The show comes on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock on BET Plus, BET Her. You cannot miss it. If you can't make it, hit that DVR and go back and look at it. All right, y'all. It's been good. Ebony, I love you. Catch y'all on the next video. And catch y'all on the next video. And I see y'all then. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you and have a blessed weekend. Happy 4th of July.